welcome to the Bruner Fitness and Recreation Center. My name is Barbara Farley. I serve as the president of Illinois College, and this is a great day. The rain has stopped, the sun is shining, and we are going to break ground today on an exciting project for Illinois College and for the Jacksonville community. I'd like to begin by welcoming a number of people who are here today, really in groups. What a great turnout for this special event. I want to welcome our Illinois College trustees, alumni, faculty, staff, friends of the college, our Jacksonville neighbors, our Jacksonville City Council members, head coaches Meghan and Jay Eckhouse, and many of the donors who have made important contributions to this exciting project. We have all been waiting for this day for a very, very long time. The groundbreaking on the renovation of Illinois College's baseball and softball fields. I'd like to introduce the chair of the board of Illinois College, Mrs. Joy French-Becker, who is in the front seat. If you'll please stand, Joy. I want to give special thanks to the members of the Illinois College Board of Trustees who are serving as the chairs of the fundraising committee for this project. There are 3 trustees, 2 of them are able to be with us today, and I'd ask them to stand. Mr. Jerry Beard, class of 1978. And Mr. Hank Schmidt, class of 1973. The other co-chair is a native of Jacksonville, Jean Colta-Statler. I'm sorry that Jean was not able to be with us today. Together we are coming to this project with great spirit and excitement. We're raising $1.65 million in private funds to support this work. And on behalf of the entire college community, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the individuals and organizations who have already invested in this important capital project, because they know that it's going to make a difference in the lives of our students and in the athletics program at Illinois College. As you perhaps saw coming up Lincoln Avenue, construction equipment is being put into place and the demolition has begun. We will soon launch a new era for Illinois College athletics with these renovations, and it's beyond exciting. I also want to note that this is not only about Illinois College, this is about the Jacksonville community. We are so grateful for the partnerships that we are forming in Jacksonville. We know that these fields are going to be used by the young people of Jacksonville, and this is very, very important to Illinois College. It will make a lovely sight, I think, as we come up Lincoln Avenue with the renovation of Turner Junior High. And then we keep moving up Lincoln with the renovation of the baseball field and then fully onto the Illinois College campus. This is an important time for Jacksonville as we think together about how we work as a unit to make sure that Jacksonville thrives. And I think the kinds of recreational facilities that we have available to our college students and to the young people of Jacksonville matters a great deal. Joe Brooks Baseball Field is named for the late Joe Brooks, the legendary and beloved and highly respected coach and professor who served as head coach from 1947 to 1985. May I ask, for those of you in the room who played under Coach Brooks, would you please stand? It is a real honor today to introduce the members of Joe Brooks's family who are with us. Mrs. Shirley Brooks and Dan and Vicki Brooks, thank you so very much for your generous support and enthusiasm for this project. It is our great honor to formally name the field after your husband and father-in-law. And I wish you'd please stand and be recognized. This renovation is intended in part to be a legacy to his important contributions to Illinois College. Thank you. The Jessica Camp softball field is named in honor and in memory of Jessica Camp, who was part of the class of 2002. Jessica passed away in a car accident while she was a student at the college, and her team went to her family and wanted to name the field in her honor and in her memory. She was a great pitcher for the Lady Blues. Both of our fields are being brought up to the same high standards as Illinois College's other athletics facilities. This is indeed an exciting time for our program. Many of you know that over the last year, we've made other improvements to our athletic complex. We added lights to England Stadium to serve our football team, soccer teams, and our track and field teams, and many sports camps and others from the Jacksonville community who will use these fields. I hope you were able to come to our first football game under the lights last year, or one of many soccer games that we had under the lights. We'll be looking forward to a football game against Rose Holman, who beat us, I think, in triple overtime last year. This fall, they'll be here under the lights early in the season. We know that the work that we do at Illinois College, as I said earlier, benefits not only our students and their experience, but also the Jacksonville community. And we know that prospective students are really, really excited that next year, the first pitch is going to be thrown during their season in the spring, and we're all going to be looking forward to that. I'd like to recognize that Hastings and Chivetta is the architectural firm from St. Louis who worked with us on our plans. And I want to recognize in a moment Mike Snyder, who is the Director of Athletics, to speak. And first, I'd like to introduce Tyler Cormeny, who is Vice President of O'Shea Builders. They will be managing the construction on both of our fields. And I'm going to ask Tyler to please give an overview of the project. Tyler?
Thank you so much for allowing O'Shea Builders to partner with you on this important project at Illinois College. We consider it a privilege to work with you to bring these historic fields into a new era. As the renderings show, these projects will involve the modernization of the existing baseball and softball fields. The changes that will be made are designed to improve the experience for both the players and the spectators. As part of the project, the traditional dirt and grass baseball fields will be converted to synthetic turf from the edge of the infield to the outfield, from the dugout up to the backstops. An under drainage system will make the fields more weather friendly and allow for players to get back onto the field sooner following a rain event. All of the amenities will be replaced on both fields: batting cages, dugouts, bullpens, and scoreboards. A press box complete with restrooms will be added at each field as well. Of course, we were anxious to get started with the projects last week, but Mother Nature has already thrown us a little curveball, so to speak. So, weather permitting, we're expecting to complete the project within the next 90 days, so we're anxious to get started. Thanks again for allowing O'Shea Builders to be part of the team for this project, and we appreciate your trust in us. We're looking forward to sitting in the bleachers this coming season to watch the Blue Boys and Lady Blues in action on their new fields.
Thank you very much, Tyler. I'd now like to welcome Mike Snyder, the Director of Athletics for Illinois College, to come forward and make remarks. And I'm going to invite Head Coach Jay Eckhouse and Head Coach Meghan to come as well, and they're going to make a few remarks after Mike. Mike, please.
Thank you all for being here today to start the new era of softball and baseball at Illinois College. This day marks the beginning of two fantastic projects that will help grow the successes of both programs for years to come. These projects are very significant as they demonstrate outstanding institutional support for the Office of Intercollegiate Athletics. Dr. Farley, Board of Trustees, and others identified these two facilities as areas that needed significant improvement in order to grow these programs. Student athletes often have a lot of choices when they're selecting a location for their higher education and for their next level of playing. One factor in the decision-making process are the facilities that they'll be playing on. Illinois College will now be able to compete with the upper echelon baseball and softball programs on the recruiting trail due to having two of the best stadiums in all of Division III athletics. As the programs succeed, the institution's visibility and notoriety will grow. Our reach into recruiting will continue to push the Illinois College brand not only across the region, but nationally. These renovated facilities will give us the assets to position Illinois College in a way to attract top-level students and student athletes. In addition, competitiveness and enrollment growth, these facilities will also provide Illinois College with the ability to host multiple high school as well as club baseball games and tournaments in the area. This is a great way to continue to grow the community relations between IC and the greater Jacksonville area. I'm thrilled about the impact that these facilities will make on the lives of so many young men and women that come to Illinois College. All of this is due to the support of the leadership at Illinois College. I'd like to thank all of you again for being here today, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the spring cheering on the Blue Boys and Lady Blues. I'd like to turn it over to coaches Meghan and Jay Eckhouse, who have served Illinois College for a combined about 20 years here. So, coaches?
On behalf of the softball program, I just want to first thank Dr. Farley, Mike, everyone here on campus that served on the committee for this project, and everybody in this room, the community, the faculty and staff of Illinois College. It's been a lot of support over the last years, and it's great to have you guys here supporting us in this next step for our program. It really means a lot to our program to have this new facility. Just this year, we have our largest recruiting class. We're bringing in 10 young women to represent our program. And that was just by showing them these pictures of the field. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like when we actually get to walk down there and see what it looks like. I was just telling Mr. Beard, I usually stand right here and point out to the field and say, yeah, that's those blue boxes, those are our dugouts down there. So it'll be really exciting to bring them down to the state-of-the-art facility that we're going to have, and that they're going to be able to see themselves playing on that facility one day. And for our current women on the team, I can't even begin to tell you how excited the hours of road trips this year that they spent talking about all of the upgrades and the new dugouts and rubbing it in the seniors' faces a little bit that they don't get to play. So I'm really excited. You know, we'd go to other ballparks and the girls would say, oh, this field is so nice. Look at that scoreboard. Look at these dugouts. So I'm really excited for us to go to places and they say, oh, these are all right, but ours are better. Or hear some of our competitors kind of share the same remarks about how nice our fields are. That's going to be a great sight to see. So we're really excited about the project, and again, just can't wait to see all of you guys in the spring down supporting the Lady Blues. And thank you all for being here today and for everything.
I'm not sure I'll be quite so eloquent as these previous two speakers, but I want to thank everybody for being here, and I'd really like to thank Dr. Farley for her vision on this, her leadership in getting through this, and I'd also like to thank the Board of Trustees. I really, on behalf of my players and future players, I thank you for allowing this project to happen. So thank you very much. Folks like Mike Snyder and Al Dillo, the advancement team, I appreciate your hard work. I know what you guys have done to make this happen as well. And to the ladies and gentlemen in the crowd who've supported this project, thank you so much. My phone and email has been going crazy this week. Social media is an amazing thing. There are kids who are emailing me and telling me things that are happening on the field that I find out before I even go out and watch. So they are excited to have the chance to come back and play on campus again. And I'm excited. It is just really a cool thing. I'd also like to mention that I have the honor and the privilege to play for Joe Brooks. And probably outside of my own father, you know, Joe was the most influential and impactful man in my life at that time. Just a wonderful guy, and I am honored to be a very small part in this whole thing and honoring Joe's legacy. So I think that is really cool. And Danny and Shirley and Vicki, I'm so glad that you guys are here today. I think that's cool. Well, in closing, I hope to see you all in 257 days. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we open our home schedule. So, March 16th. So, see you all then. Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. We are going to have an official groundbreaking with shovels and out on both fields after a reception. Behind the renderings we have punch and cookies, and I invite you to stay and enjoy a refreshment. And then we're going to head out with hard hats and take some pictures on where the real action is happening. Thank you all so very much for being here. I want to thank all the members of the staff and faculty at Illinois College who have been part of the planning for this project. The excitement that is building around it is palpable, and I'm so proud of Illinois College and what's ahead in our future. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you will stay, visit, and join us out in the fields if you're able. Thank you very much.